Hello and welcome back to Firefighting Simulator Ignite. We're continuing our career in Oakridge City. But before we fight any fires, we gotta pet the dog.
Good boy?
This is Simmy the dog, our resident Dalmatian.
Such a good dog.
Are you a good pup? Simmy the dog, are you a good dog? Are you a Dalmatian dog? What kind of dog are you? Are you a Dalmatian? Are you so cute? You like playing with the stick? Maybe you want a treat? You want a treat? There you go. Good boy. Simmy the dog. Okay, let's get into it.
911, what's your emergency?
Hey, what's up? There's a house here with lots of smoke coming out. I was just taking a walk in Oakland and thought it looked serious enough to report it.
Hello, sir. Do you know what street you are on? Do you see any fire?
Let me check the street sign. Wait a sec. It says Woodman Street.
All right, we are sending our people to you. Can you see any fire?
Not directly. Just lots of smoke. But one of the walls on the front side is starting to look very dark.
All right, and do you know if there is anybody inside? Did you see or hear anything?
I got no idea. I don't live in this area. I'm not sure if this is helpful, but there are trees all around the house. They're looking real flammable, if you catch my drift.
You know, that's one thing I really like about listening to these calls, is everybody who reports a call was unique. So I do like that they add their own sort of flavor. Alright, we're in the TP3. They recommended a different engine, but I want to get some gold medals here. I'm tired of driving the slowest truck in the game. The slowest and the longest. Lights and sirens,
Deputy
boys.
Fire Chief Wicker reporting. All right, squad. This is a 2-story family home in Oakland, so you know what that means. The district is full of trees, so I need you to contain the fire as fast as possible. We don't want this spreading. For the source of fire, the caller said that a socket blew out, so I need someone to turn off the electricity. The family already got out, so we expect no victims. But still, be on the lookout. Show me teamwork and efficiency, squad.
So if you don't know, the devs are planning on releasing a DLC relating to vehicle fires, I do believe. At least it was heavily implied. And they do have a lot of vehicle models to use on the road. I think if you're going to model all these unique vehicles, then it's a great thing to incorporate it. It's interesting, though, that they have very detailed police car models, but I mean, a lot of games, they don't even have police cars. I don't think the squad had a single police car in the entire game. I could be wrong, though. Okay, we got a victim.
I'm gonna help that victim.
We got a backdraft in the back.
Supply line ready. Let me get that Halligan first.
Yeah, backdraft. There will be nobody in there, or they'll be dead.
Water supply is on.
I found the breaker box. We've got what appears to be some sort of workstation.
I can't get through this window. It's locked.
Nobody in the garage. The garage. Let's get that power turned off. Make our way upstairs.
Unit 7, careful. That floor might collapse soon.
Got another victim here. I got another victim
at the
here.
moment, Commander.
2 victims. They were folding laundry and they succumbed to the smoke. Too bad. Well, we're gonna save
Victim
them.
has reached the ambulance. This window is shut tight. I can't
There's a
get through.
locked window blocking my way.
We've got a floor that is... We got... Oh boy, this is gonna be something. We're gonna need a ladder for this one.
Located a conscious victim.
Good. Get them out. Are you getting them out? Nope. Just run right by them.
Okay.
Well, follow me, sir. Follow me. Akira. That's interesting. Is that relating to the
There's an
animation?
unresponsive victim here.
Did you guys ever watch the movie Akira? That was one of those OG animations. What do they call them? You know, the anime, I guess. But, man, that was such a good movie. I remember
Fire's
watching that
extinguished.
a long time ago. I haven't seen it in a long time. They probably have HD remakes and stuff of it, but that's a pretty cool
That
detail.
victim's safe.
I didn't even notice it when I was playing. You know, you run right by the details, but if you honestly just stop and wait,
No, boss.
or not stop
Where
and
me
wait,
and my
but
nozzle go,
stop
fire
and
don't
stare.
be no more.
looks like we got another victim somewhere. Oh, how did I miss you? 3 people folding a bedsheet. Oh, sounds like something's collapsing. Careful walking over that. I should be more careful.
When is this over?
When is this over? Are you following me? Sir, are you following me? That means that he followed me back into the burning building. If I'm correct. If I forgot to release him to the medic, he just followed me right back into the building. Where is he?
We'll take care of them.
There he is. Okay, well, you're a very brave man, sir, but it's kind of ridiculous.
All right, I can wait a bit.
No, don't wait a
I'm so
bit.
happy to see you. No, you can't leave me here. Stay.
Stay!
I'm
You
right
can't
behind
leave me here next to the paramedic.
Just get me out.
Just,
Thank you
you
so
are out.
much.
Just leave me alone, bud.
All right, let's take a look at you.
Clingy. He's one of those clingy victims. Okay, is that everybody? It looks
Unit
like it.
7, that ground you walked over seems unstable.
So again, if you don't know, this is your first episode you're watching, you're interested in the game. If you or one of your teammates perishes in the fire, it counts as a casualty. So you have to be very careful. Let's get the attack of the water nozzle here. Again, I think I said it in the first episode, but being able to attach the nozzle while you're holding the attack line is great. Look at the way the steam just flows off of these steps. Oh, yes, yes, yes. This game makes you feel good. We got a pretty big fire here. You see, there's a lot of spots in this house that are prone to
Unit
collapse.
7, careful. That
I
floor
think this
might
is the
collapse
5th or the
soon.
6th area that I've seen that could collapse. So some missions, they really do throw curveballs at you. Like, that's one thing I really love, is that in this game, they made every mission completely unique. That there are unique challenges. Like, some missions, they have these collapsing floors or collapsing walls in very key areas where you're going to have to utilize ladders more to access different parts of the building because you...
We have a collapsed
There it goes. Because you can't get through any other way. So that's pretty cool. Well, there's no way out here. We're gonna have to go around. Sometimes though you can actually skirt around it. Like I can get around the other side, but if you're not careful and you're just running around, you're gonna fall in. I've done that. Where I'm just running around, I'm forgetting. But you see there's another one here. The stairs I think can collapse. In that room there's more. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Fire's extinguished, partner.
Okay, do I need to do a little check before you hand in your homework there, Parker? Oh, here we go. There we go, that was close. These sort of situations are going to be the end of you, and then you're going to count as a casualty, so you got to be quick thinking, immediately seek the exit when you fall into these places. You have just barely enough time to open the door and get out. Now you see there's some little question marks below the fire indicator. So that means that there's something I'm missing. I've rescued the victims, I've turned off the electricity, so the most likely thing is probably there's a grease fire somewhere. Because you'd know if there was a gas pipe leak, because you'd see it. It's way too obvious. So I got to assume there's a grease fire. I don't know if backdrafts are counted as one of those question mark things. So this is a front room, is that? No, I thought that was a sports jersey on the couch. But nope, it's like pajamas or something. Or a blanket. Pajamas. Hey! Hey! You okay there, Parker? Oh, car caught fire. Too bad.
Fire's extinguished, Commander.
Let's get this car under control. I hope they have a flame-resistant tarp. It's interesting, there's a lot of covered cars in the game, which makes me wonder, is that what people really do? Do a lot of people actually cover their cars? Because I used to just leave it out in the elements, and yeah. Did somebody open that backdraft room? Oh, I see it. There's a grease fire. Yep. Unmistakable. You'll know grease fires because they look like little fireworks. Don't spray me, Davis. I know that I'm one hot tamale, but doesn't mean you gotta spray me. Don't spray the merchandise. Nice TV. I do find that the AI, sometimes they follow you a little bit too much. I find when I leave an area and I think, oh, they're going to fight the fire here, then they just leave too. So they left this room earlier, and now the fire is sort of reigniting. Break that window open. So let's get that grease fire under control. Ooh, you hear that popping noise? Beauty. Oh yeah, there we go. Now fire extinguishers are rated for type A, B, and C fires, so you can use them for pretty much everything. There are also fire extinguishers rated for other types of fires, but usually those are specialized fire extinguishers, and the average person's not going to be owning one. So this was the backdraft room. Did the door just blow up, or maybe somebody broke a window at the back? That's one thing. If you want to avoid the backdraft, and there's really no way, like there's a couple missions in this game where there just felt like there was no option. There was only one door and no windows, and there was a backdraft. And how do you do it without being killed and then Santiago abandoning you? The answer is you can cut a hole in the roof, and that will prevent the backdraft. So that's something to learn from. Here we've got a beautiful roof fire. Looks like the material is metal. Not bad. It's becoming a little more fashionable to use this sort of metal as your roof material. Of course, shingles are nice, but you know they do go bad, and then you're putting a lot of risk by not replacing them. You ever see shingles that have gone bad if you're on the sun-facing direction of the house, and if the sun-facing direction is the back of the house, then people are unlikely to spot it before too late, and then the shingles are just falling apart. They look, you can tell just visually it looks so bad. I don't know much about using sheet metal or other material, if it's good enough. But it's got to be done right. This fire was something, I remember. Getting that last little bit put out was a bit of a tricky challenge. Just didn't really want to go out. You got to be careful on the roof, but I'm just coming up here because if the fire's not going to come to me, then I'm going to go to the fire. But you got to be careful. The roof does, sometimes there's the habit of you might fall through the trusses. So
I expected excellence, and you delivered.
That's happened to me a
Oakland
couple
is
times
safe
where I
because of
fell
you.
in. But by the time you see this video, they might have patched that already. So I'm just chatting. I'm not really saying anything. 2230, oh, 2443. There were some stubborn fires that were a bit tough to find, you know, and reigniting. And of course the roof fire was a bit of a challenge because, well, you get it.
911, what's your emergency?
Hey there, my name is Mitch. I work at the warehouse on Greenleaf Street over in Shannondale. I'll just be honest. My buddy Dudley, he was having a real Monday, and I think he might have had an accident. Basically, he set the entire storage area on fire.
Okay, Mr. Mitch. Are you and your colleagues safe?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Okay, help is on its way. Can you describe the situation to me in a bit more detail?
Sure. So my colleague didn't have a great day today. Kept messing up all his tasks, so we switched because my job's easier. He went to the storage area and everything seemed fine. But then there was a loud noise and he came running. And I'm not gonna lie, things are looking pretty bad from out here.
Interesting. So Dudley. I gotta wonder, are the Weltenbauer team, are they Harry Potter fans? Because we had the Dursleys, the Dursley family, and now we have Dudley. I'm pretty sure that was Harry's aunt's family's name, right? They were the Dursleys, and then the son was named Dudley. So, is that a coincidence? I don't think so. There's very few people by name in this game, so I'm starting to wonder here. You know, maybe Dudley was having a bad day because his
Deputy
parents,
Fire
the
Chief Wicker
Dursleys'
here.
house
All right,
was on
squad.
fire.
We've got a fire in the industrial warehouse. From what we heard, this is a really big spread with some gasoline involved. Apparently, some poor worker was, quote, having a real Monday and just lost it. Some of the workers are out, but there are likely people still inside. So I want you to check everything and do it cleanly. This might turn real nasty if we don't contain the fire, okay? I expect excellence.
Very good. You can count on me, ma'am. Me and my team will get this fire taken care of. So there's your story, right? The Dursley home had a fire. You might remember in a previous episode, the Dursley home had a fire. Dudley is the Dursley's son, right? And his whole house was burnt down in a previous episode. So Dudley was having a bad day. He wasn't thinking straight. And, well, the rest is history. He ran a forklift into like, I don't even know, some flammable chemicals or something. Let's get this open. Let's get it open, Waller. Open that door. Go, 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 go. Rescue those victims. Why are the doors locked? Oh, is this the mission? I think it is. This mission was something. Rescue that victim, Davis. Good, Parker. Oh, I remember this mission.
Gonna do some search
This
and
mission
rescue.
was tough. I think I did lose a couple people. Yeah, I remember this mission. This mission is the kind of mission you really got to do things in the right order. So I know that I get, I think, a silver rating in this mission. Maybe a bronze.
Please.
But I
Supply
mean, there's a
line ready.
lot of fire in this mission, and the fire gets out of control really quickly.
Victim rescued, partner.
I can't move that quick. All right.
You
I
can't
can wait a
move
bit.
that quick. We're gonna need to rescue a lot of victims today. We've already got 5. But look at down there, the fire is very advanced. We got an unconscious victim here. Breathed in a load of smoke.
Victim has reached the ambulance.
Check this out. Are you ready? Even with a victim on my back, I can still
Now you're
operate
safe.
that. That's a pretty cool detail. Anybody else? Is anybody else in here?
I'm right behind you.
Good, Parker. That's the easiest victim you could rescue. You want me to pat you on the back?
We'll take care of that. Don't worry.
Nice,
So
nice.
glad you
Davis,
found
good job. But there's
Thanks.
more
We'll
victims.
take it from here.
Thank you so much.
I got that victim safe to the medics.
Good. We'll handle the rest.
The victim, all right? They're safe with
Victim
us.
8 was saved, so that means there's at least 2 more victims. Let's get that power shut off. So power shut off. Is there a gas leak as well? Ooh, yucky, yucky. We got some gasoline all over the floor. That's going to be a real stinky, sticky situation. We got to get this fire away from the gas leak. Is that gate locked? No problem. One thing about this level is that there are essentially 2 halves of the building, and there's essentially a big wall that divides the 2 halves, so you can only really access the other half from only a couple locations, which makes it difficult to jump back and forth easily, especially to find the victims, because different victims are in different areas. But you can see that this fire is so aggressive that even the catwalk above is affected by the flame. Like the fire stretches all the way up. But you see, even the shelves are melting. You like that little detail that the shelves are all bent and warped from the heat? Got to take this fire out one room at a time. I'd say that's definitely a big trick in this level is get your fire taken care of in each room before you move on, or else it'll just come back to life and cause you more headaches. But it's good we're getting it away from that gasoline, at least in this area. But yeah, that catwalk is ablaze. We got paint cans. All this stuff is just so flammable. Plastic, paint cans. Looks like we got some boxes. It's just a real tinder box in here. A real tinder box. And we got some stubborn flames. This is the thing, is that these shelves are all 3D objects, so I find that they're probably the hardest thing to put fire out on, is the shelf. Because the fire is, oh, goodness me. Okay. We've got something serious going on in here. Now we know that there's no grease fires, which means that it's probably liquid fire. More gasoline. Thankfully we can switch to foam for that. But I know that there's more victims unaccounted for. Yeah, I see the colored flame. But here's the challenge, is when the room is so involved with the fire that even the fire from the roof is going to be dripping down. The fires from the wall are going to be maintaining that intense heat. That when you're fighting the fire just on the floor, so you can get a foothold in the room, you're really, you know, I would say that the fire is encircling you. So it's a real challenge too. Oh boy. We got to get the foam activated. But it's just difficult. You gotta get a foothold into the room if you want to fight the fire safely. But when the fire's like this, who knows what temperature this room is, but it's hot. You can actually tell in a way, because the speed that you lose health seems to be measured by, I'd say, the heat and the intensity of the fire. So if you fall into a room and you die immediately, that means that that is pretty aggressive fire. But if it's just a little baby fire, it's gonna feel like you're getting a little tickle. You hear the groaning of the metal. Such a beautiful detail. Honestly, Weltenbauer has definitely done a good thing with this game. All these just beautiful details. We got fire dripping down from every surface. We've got a very, very nasty fire here. This mission here would be like, if there weren't people here, I think we'd just be outside cooling the building and being very cautious. But because there's victims in here, we've got to take some serious risks. But we would not be just charging into a flaming room like this. It's only because we have unaccounted victims. I mean, the structural integrity of almost everything in here is probably being compromised. Even the roof, if I had to guess, would probably be like... You could probably mold it with your hands. Parker, please stop spraying me with the foam. How about you do some, I don't know, work? What do you think about that idea? You want me to take a photo for you? You can put it on your Instagram? Why are you trying to be so cool? Fight the fire, bud. So if you're close to the victim, you will hear them, which is a nice detail. In the game when I'm playing, I'm a bit too zeroed in. I very rarely notice the little subtitle or whatever it is, the caption. But oh, this fire's crazy. Don't be a hero. But it does at least help you guide it, or it guides you to them if you haven't found them already. Like right now there's one more victim, but they're a question mark because nobody's found them. So I can't use my supervision to find them. Now, of course, you don't need to use foam on all this fire, but there's just so much gasoline spilt everywhere that instead of going back and forth, switching from foam to water, it's just easier to keep it on foam. We are trying to get some medals, gold medals, and foam does do a good job at that. So it looks like we got another teammate here doing some work. Look at that, I shoot it right in and just disappears. So we want to get this fire beaten back, and we want to really weed it out, because if you fight your way into the middle of the fire, it's just going to close in around you if you're not careful. So the best thing to do is to fight it back evenly. Thank you, Parker. We were just talking about how good it was that we have our foam. Good man, good man. Very observant of you. So we want to get this all off the windows. Look at that beautiful smoke and heat. See, the fire's trying to get back in. It's trying to close in on us. Well, just look at the aggressiveness of this fire. This is freaking crazy. Then we got some gasoline there, or diesel. Look at the beautiful color. Oh yeah. I feel like you know, Stan Marsh in the Cream Frige episode. Like, oh yeah, just so satisfying. Ooh, victim. There must be a victim in this room here. Probably locked door.
Gonna open this. Be right back. Getting a Halligan.
Your throat hurts. This entire room is covered in fire, right? There's even fire inside the room on the roof. So it would be my opinion that we're going to find a charred, super burnt individual. Like, it's a miracle that they're still alive, because this room would have been so hot that I think that the air itself in there would have burnt them. It's a literal miracle. Literal.
Located a conscious victim.
Conscious? Yeah, and are they burnt to a crisp? Open that door, Santiago. Where are they? Oh, boy.
No, Commander. I can't do that.
Santiago, get
Taking
that
care of
person out right now. Good. Wowee. I can't believe this person's still alive. This is honestly a miracle. It is a miracle. I am amazed by that detail. Yeah, I don't know if a person could survive in this room for very long. I mean, the entire roof is bubbling with fire. The
Victim has
smoke,
reached the ambulance.
oh, thank goodness. The room is totally closed in, which means that there's no ventilation. The heat. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, did they pull open the drink machine and pour filtered water all over themselves? It's the only explanation.
Unit
That they
7,
just kicked
careful.
open that machine.
Floor might collapse soon.
You know, smashed it open, pulled out some drinking water and just doused themselves and tried to stay wet. Can't believe it. This is incredible. I tell you, we're going to be in the newspaper tomorrow. You know, hero firefighters. Here's the second room. Look at this place. Just when you finish one side of the factory or the building, you go into the next area and it's like, wow, you walked into an inferno again right after you've finished the previous room. It's like, wow, night and day. The differences are crazy. But yeah, we're going to be in the newspaper tomorrow, but that final victim is going to be the main aspect. Look at the way the fire just leaps up when I spray it with this foam. It's like, oh, you're trying to spray me with some foam? Yeah, I eat foam. It's just like so hot. But yeah, her survival is definitely the main article. You see, the catwalk itself is totally engulfed in fire. But we got the windows open, which is good. But this fire is just so aggressive. It's just leaping up at us, jumping up. Incredible. So we got a chemical fire down there, gasoline or some other chemical. Who knows? But look at the way it is. So we're just working on it. This area here had a few challenges. One of the challenges is that this central part of the room, it's like a maze, and you can only get into it from one direction. You can't get into it from any other way, so you've essentially got to fight your way around it, and then you fight your way into the middle of it. You encircle the fire, and then you work your way in. I used to work at a place that kind of looked like this. We were packaging cleaning products, but there's just loads of conveyor belts. And you know, you got people standing in the middle doing the packaging and doing the boxes and everything. So yeah, it's like if there was a fire, wow. But that building was super bright, super bright. It was like industrial lights all the time. I did night shifts, and you wouldn't even know what time it was outside. You wouldn't even know it was nighttime because it was so dark. And then you come out at, I don't know, 6 in the morning or 7 in the morning, and it's like, what is this natural light? You feel like, I don't know, a creature coming out, and your eyes are needing to adjust because you've just been in that white light room for so long with those super loud machines just humming and buzzing continuously. The end is here. The roof. Of course we could do this with water, but we are going to do it with foam. Because switching takes time. And foam is very effective. The only negative aspect is that you can't use the wide spray angle, but it's great for little fires like house fires and stuff. You can just go in there and blast the fire right off the walls. But in an industrial level like this, it's the fire is just way too big anyways. It's like, oh, you're trying to blast a little bit of spray at me? No. That's not how it works.
This was an important
Okay,
call.
looking for the last
you all
little
kept a cool
bit.
head and stopped
Good.
things from escalating. Good job, squad.
Well, we saved the victims, and it was a miracle. So I think we'll get a silver. Yeah, because that was a tough mission. 36 minutes we did. Oh, we were 20 seconds late. Oh man, we were 20 seconds late.
Hello, my name is Tom Watson. There's a fire at my neighbor's house, and I'm pretty sure they're still inside. Can you send someone?
Hello, Tom. What's your address?
I live in Erlington Alley over in Booker's Creek. Please, you need...
Tom, our team is on their way. Please describe to me what you can see.
It's on the side of the building, the fire. I mean, there's smoke coming from the windows on both floors, and one of the walls is a dark area or something, but there's no one from the family anywhere. I saw them come home earlier. They're a big family, you know?
And you saw no one leaving the building? Do you hear anyone yelling or see someone inside?
No, nothing. No one came out, and I can see no one outside. Just get here quick, please.
Interesting. Let's do it. Let's save that family. Here we go. I don't know what these two slowpokes were doing. Get in the truck, but we're not going on a Sunday drive. This is a bloomin' emergency. Get in the
Fire
truck.
Chief Wicker reporting. Listen up, squad. We've got a 2-story residential structure with smoke coming out on both levels. According to a neighbor, there's still a whole family inside. This means we need to find up to 6 people, all right? Apparently, no one has gotten out, so expect them to be in critical condition. Okay, everybody. The life of a family lies in our hands. I need you to give it your all.
Don't worry, Deputy Chief Whitaker. I will do it. Don't pull out in front of me, dum-dum. Lucky I didn't mangle your vehicle. Okay, we've even gotten involved roof fire here. This is going to be serious. I see fire in the garage, fire on the second floor, and fire in the roof. We've got a family's life on the line. Let's get in there. Let's save some people. Gentlemen, I have to ask you to step back. This fire could get dangerous. Pop open the door, put on the light. This fire is really something. We got a stroller for children. So we might be expecting a child. Power box here, good. In the garage, that's where I like to see it.
I'm gonna help that victim.
Oh, 2 victims here.
Partner. I cannot do that, partner.
Do not
Water
reject my
supply is
command.
on. Starting rescue, Commander.
Good. That's what I'm talking about. Do it. Just do it. Open that door. We gotta get these victims out. We got toys. We got babies. Potential babies in the house. Or at least really young children.
Get well soon.
Somebody, oh, it'll be me. I'll be the
Now
hero
you're safe.
today. You do have to rescue a certain amount of conscious and unconscious victims if you want the trophy. I'm not sure if it counts if your teammates do it. So rescue people as you can. I hear a serious booming
Taking care
noise.
of that victim.
We got another victim. Yeah, rescue people as you can, and by the end of the game you should have the trophy. The way they did it, the game, I think they gave it a 3 out of 10 difficulty to get the platinum. So most of the trophies you actually get as you play. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay, we got babies in here. We gotta find the babies. Where's the babies?
Might collapse soon.
I'm not afraid of a little danger. All I care about is saving lives. Ooh, someone left their phone here. Is that a phone? Who knows? Backdraft detected. Nope. Oh, more toys. And we got a crib. So definitely there's a baby here. We gotta find the baby.
Unit 7.
We have a collapsed
That
floor
route you
here.
walked
Yeah,
over
through the fire.
seems unstable.
Get out of my way. What's your name? Santiago? Santiago? Is that you? Santiago, get out of my way. Give me your hose. Santiago. Santiago. Good. Honestly, Santiago, you are going to get demoted. What's below a rookie? Because that's what you're going to be. Santiago. I'm going to have you cleaning every single oxygen tank in this station. I'm going to have you cleaning every single toilet in the station. For screwing me over like that. You almost got a victim seriously injured.
Gonna rescue that victim.
Santiago, you're in big trouble. Big trouble. I tell you. You need to go back to your, like 3-month training course. We got a baby in this house. We got victims. We got a whole family.
They're safe with us.
We got mom and dad, grandma, grandpa. We got grandchildren. We have sons and daughters. And they all live here. Look at these flowers. I happen to really love those flowers. It's a nice type. We got even more victims. Santiago, listen, I know you're a bit shocked that I'm being a bit mean. I'm being a little bit harsh. But it's called tough love. Okay? I'm gonna have to ask you to actually do some work. We're not on holiday here. Honestly. Get that window broken open. That's a backdraft room. I think you could see there was some black smoke coming from the window even. Ooh, they got some tough windows. This must be tempered glass. Alright, climb up that ladder. Oh, another room here. Let's check this room.
Starting rescue,
Victim.
Commander.
We got the victim here. Let's blow out that window. Oh, they even have a drying rack here. This is where they dry their laundry. gotta clear the smoke.
Rescue finished. That's what I do.
Ooh, this fire,
Pick up that Halligan first.
This fire's stubborn. Okay, we got 8 victims out and there's still more. And as I've said previously, I've now beat the game. By the time you see this video, I've already beaten the game, and I did get the platinum for it. So it's definitely something, if you're thinking that, oh, this game is impossible with the AI, oh no, 1 foot in the fire, this guy's gonna be cooked. He's gonna need a skin transplant. Oh no, we gotta get him out. I'll secure the area. Oh goodness. Fire is very dangerous. A big family like this, it's just difficult to, you know, for it to be this miraculous, everyone avoids harm. Get the victim out of here, Davis. This guy needs to be taken to the ICU immediately. Davis? I do not want to ask again. Get the victim out. Okay, there I go. There I go again, on my own again. Falling through the floor. Well, I'm pretty sure that's the last victim. They can get him shipped off in the ambulance immediately, and then we can start to fight this fire properly. Looks like there's no grease.
Victim has reached the ambulance. Let me get that axe first.
Ooh. Nice. All victims rescued, even if one of them is critically injured. I mean, they could perish from their injuries. That's a very serious situation. They were on fire. Their left arm, their left leg, and the left side of their face were engulfed in fire. So, yeah, I wish I could have gotten to them sooner, but, you know, you just have no idea where everyone is. And how did this fire even begin? Where's its origin? Here we're in the kitchen. Or, no, wait, this is a bathroom. We were in the kitchen. There was no evidence of fire originating there. Which makes me wonder. Well, we saved the family. Here we are, just working our way through the house. Uh-oh. That didn't sound good at all. Something's collapsing. Remember, the roof is just made out of wood. So once the structural integrity is affected, I hope for the vehicle DLC we're able to use the Jaws of Life. I think if they implemented foam, then the Jaws of Life is something that I can hope for. But I don't know how that they would include it. But I just hope. So we got to use the ladder here to get back up, because this building is falling apart. And we have to go through the hole here. Ooh. See, I had Davis or Parker working on this fire here, and I thought that I could trust them to put it out, but no, they just left.
Fire's extinguished, boss.
Very good, Santiago, very good. But not good enough to get you out of the doghouse. Because you're in big trouble. After that foolishness, that absolute stupidity of trapping me on the stairs when I had a victim on my back. And then the stairs collapsed. You Santiago, you are in big trouble. When we get back to the fire station, oh boy, you're going to be hanging up every single hose. You're going to be polishing every single oxygen tank. What else are you going to do? I don't know. Maybe I'll have you clean the training building. I'll have you clean all the soot and smoke stains off of the walls. You'll climb up the ladders with a bucket and a sponge, and I'll have you cleaning it for your stupidity. And maybe I'll even have you move on to the bathrooms after that, and I'll give you a toothbrush. You know, I run this place like a tight ship, and I need my teammates to be doing their best. Fire extinguished. No, it's not. No, it is not. After this, I think we'll move on to the roof. Was this the room with the backdraft? It might have been. I gotta try shooting out a backdraft from a window and seeing what happens. That might be cool. Because when you open the door, it explodes. So if you blow out a window, does it come out that way? Yeah, I think I'm going to try that, actually. But anyways, this level is coming to an end, and with it, a very long video.
Well. Thanks to you, none of the family members sustained
sure
permanent
did.
injury.
Probably got a silver. Let's see. What did I get? Give me it. Wow, the gold! I love the gold. 36 minutes, and we did 27. Not bad. Well, that was a long video, 58 minutes or so. So, definitely one of the longer videos of the series. There's going to be another one coming up, but as I said, I do try to make the videos about 40 minutes or less. So, thank you for watching.